Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? How are my patties? I love you. We're looking to win some trades today. We're going live right now. Looking like I may go break even on this Nasdaq. A little bit of a warm-up trade. Opened this one while I was at the gym. I was grinding this morning, putting on some muscle. Just slide that up there, show you some gains. Yeah, okay. I'm old though, man. My metabolism's no good. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta go to the damn gym. How's everybody doing? Yeah, daddy. All my petties. How's the camera look this morning? Looks good, feels good. You know, I'm using the more expensive camera for the streams now because you deserve it. You might as well look at me in HD. Oh, gosh, I'm gonna get knocked out on this on break even, aren't I? You know, these warm-up trades, they rarely ever work, but well, all right, never mind. Maybe we got some juice here. You know, some big candles had some news this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the news we had this morning. I know the inflation came in a little bit higher than expected in the States here. You could see I think they were expecting 2.6, came in at 2.7, as you can see right here. So because of that, we had some pretty big candles this morning. Price action's a little bit weird this morning, but we're just gonna have to take a look and see, you know, what kind of opportunities we had. Yesterday went really well. Now, I was very risk averse yesterday. Okay, look, I'm out of this at break even. Goodbye, see you later. All right, that's okay. We're gonna look for a trade. Didn't win my warm-up trade, got knocked out at break-even. Could have took a TP1 right there, didn't do it. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, sorry to hear that, Perfect Life. Yesterday went really, really well. You could see here, this was one of the trades that I gave on stream. This is one of the ones I was looking at. You could see, tapped into my demand zone right here, shot up to take profit. Really nice. Sadly, I didn't take this trade, but I did call it. I was a bit too patient yesterday. Probably go about 20-30 lots today. Back to normal. Oh my god, look at the beautiful baby. You wanna come sit with Dada? Oh gosh. If it's the beginning of the stream, Naomi's here. What color's the mic? Blue? Yeah, that's right. So, yesterday, the USD Swiss franc trade that I gave as well. Look at this. Pretty obvious level of supply. Look, you know, wick, we're at the top. Obvious level of supply right here. Look, tapped in, shot down. Look at this. This thing went way down. So, this one I should have got into as well. As is life. I was just a bit risk averse yesterday, but I know the patties hit a bunch of wins. The patties were very, very happy with yesterday. But I'm still at 4 wins in a row, and I am going for more. So, we take a look. We're 29 and 6. We're not doubling the lot size today. We do have a video to watch. We have a video to watch as a stream. Chuck Index did a review of my signals. So, we're going to take a look at that. And, we did about, I think he did 20% with my VIP trading room. Ever since he stopped, we've been a little bit colder in there, which is absolutely fine. Like, shout out to Chuck Index in the comments right now. Give Chuck a little shout out. Put some C's in the chat for Chuck Index. Great channel, good reviews. Got a French voice, so if you like a French voice, that's fine. I lived in Montreal for a while, so the French voice tends to annoy me. I'm just kidding, Chuck. Don't hate me. Thanks for the review. And you know, I didn't pay for that review. I did not pay for it. And he was very positive about my signals. 20%. Do you know what other signal provider gave you 20%? None of them, okay? It's just me. So, the streak is 4 wins right now. Every win gets free VIP raffles throughout the stream. 10 wins in a row. I think I'll get a spray tan, something stupid. What other humiliation do you want me to see? I've got 2 videos this week. So we have this one right here, and then we have the sniper entry video as well. So 2 videos coming out. My nose is still stuffed up, so I still sound stupid. I sound like Chuck Index. No, I'm kidding, Chuck. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right. The main thing that made me a profitable trader, my handsome looks. My handsome looks. All right, that's not a good answer. I will be talking about what made me profitable all day today, but I think the main thing that makes me profitable is having multiple confluences. If you look at me and you look at these other traders, I have straight line reasons to take trades and many confluences, man. Straight lines. The people, they don't have straight lines. They do dumb shit. Excuse my language. Let's get some people in here. We're at 646. I want to see 1,000 people in here. I win trades every damn day, but I guess we're in the middle of summer. People, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to do today with the trading approach, all right? Talking about confluences, let's get into some of those confluences right now with the stream trading model. Yay. So what are we doing? 9:30 to 9:45, we are monitoring this candle, the 15-minute candle. This is what we're doing. The chat is hot right now. So the candle goes up, it goes down. During this time, what happens? It creates a candle high and a candle low, right? That's our wicks. And that is our range top, our range bottom. And this is our opening range, okay? Then we come to the 5-minute time frame right here. We're monitoring the candles. 9:30 open right here, right? 9:45 right here. Now we're monitoring. Are we coming up? Are we coming down? We want to close above or below the range. So here is our range. You can see the candle broke and closed above the range. Perfect, right? Perfect. So now overall trend direction is bullish. We got the candle break and close above. That tells us we want to buy, right? But where do we want to buy from? Well, that's the discretionary entry. I like demand zones, supply zones. You could see yesterday I won 2 trades on that, or gave 2 winning trades on that. You get the range midline, the FVG. I had a trade yesterday at the range midline, and then I adjusted it, and I would have won if I stayed at the midline. Instead, I missed the trade. So that is part of trading. Watch me, be patient, learn, baby. Yes, TK Kelly, my strategy you can find. It's the one trading strategy for life. It's on YouTube right now. You can check it out if you want. There's a stop loss down here. Okay, I entered the trade right here. I get a quick take profit right there. I get a partial, and then we let the rest ride. We hit TP2, maybe at an FVG up here, maybe a level of resistance. Don't worry, I'm going to show you all of those things and much more today on the Trade with Pat live stream. Nobody wins more trades than I do. That is just the facts. Sorry to say it. Sorry to say it. Those are just the facts. Shout out to Chris in the chat. Shout out to all of the Patties coming here today. Got about 700 people in here. That's light for us. We like to be at 1,000, so let's get that up to 1,000. Let's see some likes in here. Get my numbers up. Middle of summer, no one wants to trade anymore, but come on, we got to do. He's gay. He's so gay. That's my Trump impression. All right, so if you say something dumb in chat, you get the Trump. He's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he's gay. All right, morning Ryan, morning Mansoor. Look at Mansoor wants the Trump. He's an Arab. I don't really like the Arabs, but he's here. I'll drop a bomb, a bunker buster on Mansoor. All right, morning dreams, morning everybody in the chat. Daily gold trend line, let's take a look. Daily trend line. What am I looking at? A daily chart? What are you, crazy? All right, what are we looking at on gold? Gold is tumbling. Gold is tumbling. Do we have an area we could catch? We have to look at the higher time frame for this one, folks. Look at the 1 hour time frame. Is that a level? Yeah, that's a level. There's another level down here. So, you know, technically it is in a level that could hold. Could hold, not saying will hold, but you could see as I scroll out on the M5. Used as resistance, used as resistance, used as support. Can it be used as support again today? Maybe. we'll have to trade the orb on this, right? We're going to trade the orb on whatever we're doing. We got 4 minutes, and then that orb is closed. So we're looking at real opportunities. What's Vapul saying today? He's one of my main analysts, and he's always looking at the pairs too during the stream, going, what am I gonna do? What should Pat do today? Pat's got to make some mool today. That's what he's got to do. Yesterday, I should have made a bunch. Oh, look at that. We're getting some people in here. Thanks, everybody, for those likes. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. EG and Swiss franc looking good. Let's go ahead and take a look at those pairs for Saiva Sudeva Pranith, okay? Now, that is a name. This guy's name is Saiva Sudeva Pranith. My name is Pat Ryan. That's insane. That doesn't even seem fair. So, at a resistance here on Swiss franc. Got some huge green candles, though, so I think we're going to chill on that right now. And he was also saying EG looking good, so I don't think that's looking really good. Maybe EG, maybe he's right on EG looking good. EG is looking all right here. Yeah, EG, you got a reaction right here. Create a little bit of supply at this level as well. So price coming up here, maybe coming down. Decent opportunity for us. Obviously, we see where our orb finishes out. Orb finishes out, we close down here, get a retrace back to level of supply here, close to the support, and trade this thing down. That could work. We did break through the EMA right here, so maybe we're trending down a little bit, or just pulling down a little bit before we pull back up. But this is our macro range right there, so I'm expecting price to stay in that range. We're always trading for price to stay within the range. Now, we may have a breakout, of our orb, right? We may get a breakout of this level, but we're looking for price to stay in here regardless, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm a range trader. You know, I've never seen a range trader before. Does that even exist? We're all trend traders. Look, I'll still trade with the trend at the right times, but I am a range trader. Maybe short on GU, all right? You know, I'm probably the only range trader actually on YouTube. Everyone else is trading breakouts, all right? I love a good range. We could sell. We've got a good supply here, okay? So we are below. We've been selling on GU, you can see. We're below. Took a little liquidity right here, and we're coming down again. So what do we want to see on GU? Well, we want to see the price come down a little bit. We want to see a break out the bottom right here, okay? Now, we don't have a great range here. We don't have a great range. Even though I just went on a huge rant about a range, we don't have much of a range, okay? That's because the price has just been going in one direction. It doesn't mean we can't still trade. We can still trade. Don't worry. We can still trade. Hit the damn like button. I'm still going to trade today. Sent a bunch of winners yesterday. I'm going to send a bunch of winners today, all right? Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a damn thing, okay? All right, so what are we looking at right now? We are looking for a close out the bottom on GU, okay? Range bottom here. Is there a way to make that go straight to? No, it was a guy, he said you go like this, right? You hold shift. Oh, look at this, man. I'm clean with those lines. All right, you just go hold shift when you draw that line. I'm learning things from the patties. All right, so we want to see the price close out the bottom here, don't we? That's what we want to see. At some point today, we got to watch Chuck Index's video as well. I don't know when we're going to do that because we're focused on trades right now. Maybe later in the video, we're going to watch that video where he reviews my signals. Did he win? Did he lose? Well, it's my signals. You know we won. Chill. All right, so on this one, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a GU short. Out of where? Supply, baby. Supply. So, in order for this to work, I'm going to need something to happen, all right? I'm going to need price to break out the bottom, close, then come back to my entry right there, right at the top of my damn supply. Why is that a supply? Well, look, big fair value gaps right here, big fair value gaps right here. Okay, so we're gapped up huge. This means price is likely to suck back in and then react down, right? This could be a nice trade for us. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for this one, and I'm going to trade some big lot skis on this one. I think I'm going to run 40 lots. 40 lots just for the stream today. Who wants to see me trade 40 lots? Daddy's got to buy a Rolex. I should buy myself a new watch soon. I don't use any prop firms. No prop firms. Maybe I'll create a prop firm and make all of you trade on it and become so rich from all of you losing challenges. No, I don't want to do that. All right, GU short. We got Moro Casas got a GU short going. Shout out to Moro. How do you know if it's supply or demand? So supply is when the candles are going down. All right. So when you have the, oh, I got a sneeze coming. All right, I sneezed. We got a short on oil. All right, so supply. Basically, you get 3-4 red candles in a row that are explosive out of an area. You just kind of map your supply out of the consolidation before that or off of this green candle right here. That is going to give you a supply. Now, if it's the opposite, right, where it's like you have a bunch of candles going up and like a little candle here, then that is your demand, right? So it's that simple. That's your supply and demand. I will have a supply and demand video out. I know I had so many damn videos and they're all gone, but I will have a supply and demand video coming out soon. Raf, I hope that helped you with supply and demand. Basically, look, explosive move out of an area, that creates a demand, right? That creates a demand. I don't like this box. I don't know who the hell's messing around with my box. Let's do this one. I like a little blue box. Blue box. All right, so that would be your demand right there. And the opposite, you know, if it's going down, blah, blah, blah. That didn't click that right, but whatever. Then that's your supply. And on this one, you're waiting for price to come back to this level. On this one, you're waiting for price to come back to this level. Now, in this case, we do want the close to, oh no, did it mess up my box again? Don't control Z, Pat. Don't control Z. All right, we're good on the box. All right, so what I really need though is this candle here to come and close, okay? I need the closure below the range. If I don't get the closure below the range and it comes to supply, it's invalid. I need multiple reasons. That's why the win rate's over 80% in here, because I'm using so many straight line confluences and I stack those confluences. Now, I see a lot of YouTubers stealing my language. They're all talking about stacking confluences now, but that's trademark, baby. That's Trade with Pat special. So you could talk like me if you want, but you didn't make it. I don't watch it much, right? You see right here the dollar index pumping a bit this morning in a real uptrend here. But yeah, I don't know. The US dollar's been pretty weak, I've found this year, so not sure why I'm looking at that. So no, I don't focus on that too much, but I do have it just in case I'm looking for extra reasons to get into a trade. We did respect the bottom of our range here, which is not what we want. We want to see the price close out the bottom right here and then retrace back to this level. That's where I'm going to get into a trade. The US CAD trade, I don't remember having a US CAD trade, Angus. The two trades that I was monitoring closely was the US dollar Swiss franc trade, which worked out wonderfully right here. You can see we had the trend line break and retest and then shot all the way down here. So perfect entry off supply, always looking at supply. And then Euro US dollar, similar, but again, right off demand. Tap demand, shot up TP, then slammed down, but enough for a good trade there. So the trades that I sent yesterday worked out well. The trade that I'm looking at today right now is this GBP USD, been in a downtrend, got a level of supply right here. Let's type supply right there for you. So waiting for the break first and then the pullback. Shout out to India. I'm going to take a look at some more pairs. I just got to blow my nose. Oh, all right. But having a good week. I've been pulling a lot of Bitcoin. I've been withdrawing a lot of Bitcoin. And I'm withdrawing some more trading profits, another $70,000 this month. Looks like we're looking pretty good on this candle break here. So hopefully this candle can sustain below the range and then come back in. Now, sometimes what happens is the price will just cascade all the way down and you miss out on the trade. That's absolutely fine. I was looking at US CAD as well. Let's take a look at US CAD. So US CAD right here, coming to a level of supply, and look right here. We got this supply right here off of this green candle, and that's in my resistance. So there's a supply level right here within resistance. Let's make that white so you can see. So this one, this is a tough one though, right? Because you have our range right here. And so you would need price to come all the way down, break down here, candle close, and then retrace all the way back up to sell this thing down. So that's a toughie. Or you go the other way around. Maybe we break out the top. See, this is why I'm a range trader. Look, you break out the top and close on UCAD, and then you come down right here to demand. Look at that, nice little demand zone. That's even better than the supply. That's a better entry. So we got the FVG right here. All right, so we got some gaps here to fill. You need to close out the top and then a reversal. So this is an all right setup here as well. So we got something this morning. Now it might take a little bit of time for us to get something, but we're going to be patient, and I'm going to win a trade. I'm going to go to 5 straight wins, and when I hit 10 straight wins, what happens? I get a spray tan for the stream, and then I'll do a funny video on it on the channel, and everyone will be, ha ha ha, funny video, Pat rules, right? He, Pat's the best. That's how I expect you to act. I know none of you actually act that way, but you should. You should love me. Let me show you something. I got my new video. Actually, let me pull up the IG. I think I put it in my story, didn't I? If you're not following me on IG, you should. Look, let me refresh it. We're at 60.2 thousand followers. I want to get to 100,000. Did you watch this one this morning? It was me getting punched in the face. This is what happens when I lose a trade. This is how I feel when I lose a trade. It hurts like hell. Trade with Valeria. Look at the body on this bitch. Oh, pardon my language, but that she's clearly AI, so I can call her whatever I want. The market punched me for sure. Let me give that a like. What should we reply to her, guys? Hard body AI. How about that? Post. All right. What else is going on? We got. Should we take a look at her profile? Oof, jeez, what's going on with you? She's clearly AI, but would hit if she was real. Would smash. You know it's AI. The face never changes. She looks like she's crying all the time too. I wonder what they're doing that for. Yeah, Chris would for sure. Chris could get this too. Oh, jeez. Chris, gold needs a pull back. With this girl, I don't need a pull out. Hey-o, pop the top. Guys, shut up about my marital status. I'm trying to get laid with this AI broad here. Chill out. Ooh, baby. Look at you with that laptop. When she's trading, she doesn't even look at the laptop. She just looks off like this. Oh. That's a bad trader. You got to look at the laptop. First piece of advice as a trader, okay? Look at the laptop. Intuition, you're hot too, baby. Oh, now she's talking. Look at that jaw on her. She got too many teeth. Wait, she got too many teeth, I think. Look at that shit. Why you got so many damn teeth in your mouth? There's like 60 teeth on the bottom rack alone. Chill out. Is this the same chick? I don't, the bum chin she's got. Looking like Ben Affleck. Now, this is just a different broad. She's not even hot. Okay. Oh, she's back. She's hot again. She's hot again. Damn. Sit on my couch, baby. Woo. Look at this one. Look at this one. Should I look at the charts? I guess I'm done with her whole profile. What a simp. I'm a simp. Show a little cleave for the boys in chat. All right. What the hell was I even doing? Am I trading today? Or am I just looking at chicks? All right, let's go through my story quickly here. See what the hell's going on. Yeah, I was a bit too... See, these are the trades I was talking about here. You can see I was getting a bunch of DMs from people that won the trades yesterday that I sent on stream. So shout out to them. This guy rules. He's happy that I'm worth more than $10 million. I'm happy about it too. Here's another entry that I gave. Look at sniper entry. Too patient. Here's me getting punched in the face. I don't know why people like that. I'm going back to the charts 1 second. And you see Chuck Index did this video on me. We'll watch that video later. Look at this stupid face I'm making. Who's this idiot? You better watch this video. This video is going to come out in, well, your wife's a piece. Just kidding, but your wife is cute. I'm going to be doing this video probably on Thursday or something. So we're going to get an earlier video. It's like how I get sniper entries all the time, what confluences I use. You know, I know you get that in the streams too, but I want you to watch my damn videos. Watch them, okay? Who's ready for the stream? You are. Tuesday stream. Oh, look, Daddy was in the gym this morning. Is that a workout or am I just swinging my legs having fun? All right. Let's see if there's any more hot chicks in the comments. No, I'm kidding. Let's go into trades. All right, we got the close. That is a good sign. All right, let's pull back. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. This is how it's going to happen. This is it right there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What other do we have? What other charts do we have? This one is GBP USD. Limit orders. First limit order of the day. Gold. No, I'm fine, Mansour. I actually worked out today. I feel great. Just got a little bit of snot in my nose. Tissue right here, okay? Nothing sus with this tissue, just for snot. Promise. Gold. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Gold. Yes, okay. Gold has broken out, right? We've got the break and the close right there. Broke out of our range right here. We have a level of demand down here within our support. And I did mark this level already, right? I said, hey, is this a level? This could be a level. Is this a level? This could be a level. And everyone's like, Pat, shut up. But I said this could be a level. So, look at that. That is our macro range. Can we stay in the macro range? I think we can. And I like to buy gold. So I need a pullback. Now we are below the EMA. So it's a lower probability setup if I take it. But I would be going long. Probably down here, bottom of demand. Probably try and hit that EMA. Stop loss, who knows? We'll decide that if it ever comes to it. Entry here. Gold, you are now in my limit orders setup. So I have a GU setup and I have a gold setup. The gold one, hey, this isn't the best setup, but I've got to get into something today. I can't sit on my hands all day. I got to get some trades, man. I got to trade. All right, we're almost 1,000 people in here. Thanks so much. It's because I was showing that AI broad with a hard body. Hard body. Should I do this? Does this make everybody feel a lot better about the trade I'm about to take? Makes me feel real good. 100, 200. I just want someone to come on stream and be like, what the hell's going on? 300, 400, 500. Someone's going to come on stream and be like, I hate this guy so much. And you're watching the stream. You may be thinking the same thing, but too bad. Woo! That was a withdrawal from my nose. My voice sounds terrible right now, I know. Oh, look, there's a lot of people coming in. They heard I was just counting money on stream. 100, 200. Blow your nose on $100? All right, fine. We'll make it back, baby. We'll make it back. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Somebody clip that. Tell me, because that we can make a reel out of that one. I should go get that money, though. That's it. There's snot in here. I need to throw it in the garbage. Oh. Due respect of money, sir. Due respect of money, sir. All right. Jews in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. I love Jews. But they are in the chat. Where is my favorite Jew? There, John Goldberg. Are you here? John Goldberg's always here. He's my favorite Jew. With the name Goldberg, you got to be the favorite Jew. And we're looking to trade some gold today for Goldberg. So where the hell are you? What am I doing next? I blew money. I blew my nose into a $100 bill. Now everybody hates me. Okay. When did I do that? Let's tag that 1002 blue nose in money. We'll clip that. If you have extra, then send me. He's a Premanand JI fam page. A fam page. I don't know what the hell that even means. You want me to look at crypto? What time frame? I'm an M5 trader. M-Feezy, baby. M-Feezy. Come, believe me. Trading M-Feezy. EGZ. Alright, let's look at EG. 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 We haven't had a close yet on EG. So let's look. Top of our range here. Bottom of our range here. Oh, that was cool, but nothing happened. Bottom of our range right here. Got to get a close somewhere. Do we have any close anywhere? Yeah, Pat the Rapper. Fat Pat back in the game. Slashing your veins. All right, what do we got? We got a close on oil, right? This isn't a downtrend though, okay? So if we're gonna scalp this is low probability. Geez, a nice looking demand down there. That's juicy, but we already tapped that demand and we're going up. Can we trade within the range? What am I? I'm a range trader. I'm a range trader. Yesterday was fine, actually. Yesterday I gave 2 winners. I just didn't take them myself, so doesn't matter, I guess. Oil buy trade. Down here. Bottom of the range. Oil buy trade. Why would I take this trade? Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm not sure if I should take this trade. Not incredibly confident in this one. Look at this huge downtrend, but we are creating a range, and you know I'm a range trader. Range trader. So this is going to be up here. Not sure if I'm going to do this one or not. Vopul, what do you think about our oil setup? US dollar Swiss franc for Saifa Sudeva Pranith. Gold buy level. My gold setup is here right now. You know what happens on gold all the time? And what happens all the time on gold is that it comes, and like indices in general, it breaks the range, it retests the top of the range, and then it goes. It happens all the time on indices. And so when I have my Trade with Pat robot, which is coming out within a couple of months, it will be able to do that strategy. And I'm going to do indices, and I'm going to have an indices setup that just does this every day on all 3 indices, because it works way too well. Way too well. But the robot will also take into account support and resistance levels, demand zones, etc., etc. I actually got to send that to the developer. Yeah, oil's not the best setup, but I think we're gonna consider it. Okay, we're gonna consider oil this morning. I'm gonna throw a limit on oil. I've got a limit on GU. I'm waiting for the pullback here. Ooh, I kind of got to take a dump. Should I bring the camera to the toilet and take a dump on stream? I don't know if that's the content you guys want to see. And honestly, if that is the content that you do want to see, I don't know if I've created a good community. I feel like I've created a terrible community if that's what you want. There's way too many people saying yes, but I do love you. No, Pat, it's gay. Shout out to Poopy Pat. Okay, I'm not going to the washroom, I promise. I did lose 30 people did leave the chat when I said I was going to take a dump on stream, so I think we'll listen to that. US oil, we're thinking about this one still. We're thinking about this one. Fly away. Oh, jeez, that's a bit of a big candle. Maybe let's chill on the limit order here for a second. I don't know if I need some smaller candles. I need some smaller candles before I get into this. This is a bit spicy. Be careful on oil. Thank you, Pavel. Are you Polish or Russian? What do you think about EJ? What about this one right here? So this was back at my level here. See? This was my level here, but I can't trade this until I get a break on Nasdaq. US 30 had a break out the bottom, but I'm not selling that. No, thank you. I'm not taking this yet. I think this is a bit too spicy, so don't take this one. I didn't take this one. It's at a good level right here, but the price is just moving too fast for my likings. I am more of a range-bound scalper, so I want to see some smaller candles before we explode. Look, you can see the supply here. The demand zone's not catching it. It's possible you can kind of take... Holy moes. Oil is a scary, scary pair to trade. Scary, scary pair. You know, maybe you catch it as it comes back up. You could use like a buy stop order. All right, let's pull that one out of there and forget about it. That's too scary. What about gold? Still waiting for our gold pullback right here. Fly away. Hey, 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 hey. When am I going to buy gold? I'm going to buy gold when it comes to my demand level, and it's a higher time frame support, right? If we look at the, let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Reset the chart view. You can see right here, this is a level that I'm looking at. See this level here used as resistance, used as resistance, used as support a little bit here as well. So pretty good level on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame, even cleaner on the 1-hour time frame. You can see used as resistance here, used as support right here. We broke through that. Maybe we're going to retest that and continue up on gold. I feel pretty good about that analysis. Don't have to be too complicated with your trading here. So waiting for a pullback to see if I can get a scalp at this level right here. So that's where I'm going to get in. The problem is with indices, as I explained, the indices frequently tap my top line and take off. This is something we've seen on stream 100 times. Expector chain, what's going on? The Patbot will not be free. Pay me. Let's take a look at the oil one. Okay, oil. Oil's too scary today. We're off oil. I don't like that big candle. Speaking of big candles, who wants to watch me take it? No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, that's an explosive move. Is price going to come back to us? Well, we got to hope. What do we got? From here to here, it's a big range, guys. It's gonna be hard to get in, but it's definitely clean. If the price is willing to come down, I'm willing to trade it back up. My daughter always says that. She goes, back up, back up. If you get too close to my daughter, she goes, back up. Or I'll throw her on the couch and then I'll tickle her, and she goes, hee hee hee. Then she goes, back up. It's adorable. I'll do a video of it. Oh, how much is the Pat Buck gonna cost? I don't know. Maybe I think I'll give it like a monthly and then a lifetime. So you could buy it, you could pay for it for months. I'll have a steep discount for top fans, and anyone in the stream, I will have a special stream coupon. That's for damn sure. But I think I'll have like kind of a monthly payment and then a lifetime payment, and then $9.99 a month is very funny. That's cute. But no, it's a few months away. I'm gonna make sure that I get some live results first. JUR 40. Never really look at JUR 40. It'll probably be over $60 a month, and then lifetime will be like $400. And but there'll be a special stream discount. And this time though, I'm gonna have a Discord that comes with it. So and in the Discord, I'm gonna be doing prizes all the time. So if you like have a good trading setting, and then that setting works for like a month, and you win the competition, then I'll give you like a $500 gift card to Amazon, stuff like that. What is my bank balance? My bank balance. Do people really want to see something like that? My bank balance. My bank balance. I've got over $4 million in investments. I don't know. Well, I'm worth over 10 million. Okay, let's just put it that way. I have multiple investments. I have different accounts. Obviously, I have this house is worth about 1.2 million. I've got about 2 million already into the new mansion. What's my home address? I'm not gonna dox myself. Get out of here. The scalping video. Yes, I'm always using the orb strategy as my main strategy. Samir, you gotta have multiple sources of income, right? If I'm doing this, why not? Obviously, I could retire right now. I could. That's life. But it's just like, what the hell would I do? I'm young. I'm handsome. I might as well talk. Oh, I could definitely retire. I'm like when I say I'm worth over $10 million, like I'm worth over $10 million liquid. I give to charity, but generally the charities I like to give to are like people I know. You know what I mean? Like my neighbor, her son passed, and so I like to give to his cancer charity. What is my age? David Friesen, you guess my age first. Yeah, my bank balance, as I said, I don't know, like what's like in my savings account? I don't know, just a few grand. I put all my money into other stuff. Yeah, I'm 40. Don't say 42, Incredible Store. I'll kill you. I'm way too handsome for 42. I'm 40. I turned 40 soon. I turned 40 on the 27th. Thanks, David. David said maybe 30. I wonder if we should get some VIP. US CAD. Look, US CAD broke through supply and broke through the resistance. I think the US dollar might be cooking this morning, huh? We're at another level of resistance here, though. So it's hard to trade US CAD right now. It is hard to trade it. If I was going to trade it, maybe you pull back here and you buy it. I do love a US CAD buy. How do you guys feel about this? The supply clearly sucks. We do have a new level of demand near the top of our range. How do you feel about a little bit of a US CAD buy? Now it's not at the bottom of our range, but you know, EMA's right there. I think something like this would interest me today. Now, the stops kind of suck because the range, right? I like to have a stop under the range. So I'd have to have like a midline stop, which is not great. My average RR just really depends, man. I don't know. Your birthday's on the 27th as well? What month, brother? Yeah, we're both 1985. Shout out to David Sarti. My last month, how much money did I make? Be over 200 grand last month. And it's probably been over 200 grand every month for the last couple of years, honestly. If I had to be. If you keep asking me about how much money I make, you're going to start to make people mad. I just answered that. Shout out to Danilo. Oh, Kazumi, Nikki. I think you're 28. Oh, that's my girl. I got a new girlfriend. Kazumi, you're my new girlfriend. And you know I like Asians too, so come over here with some rice. After tax, yeah, probably after tax about 200. Well, more than it Canadian dollars, closer to $300,000 a month. Yeah, who cares what I make? See, the big beautiful bill. I hate government spending. Is Kazumi a guy? I don't think so. Well, I got a new girlfriend. It's a guy. Oh well. Life's tough. All right, so this is another setup I'm looking at right now. Do I want to wait for the bigger pullback to be safe? You should if you're watching this, but I want to get into a trade. I'm not going 2 days in a row without a trade. So you're funny too, Malik. Much love to you, brother. Crypto, I pull about 70,000 from my trading a month. He's gay. It's true. It's true. He's gay. He's so gay. And he can't win trades. Gold is coming back down. Shout out to Brent. Let's go take a look at gold. Oh, did I put a... What do I have here? I have this on GU. I have gold here. I have USD, Swiss franc, and I have US CAD. So I have 4 limit orders open right now. We are monitoring all of these. Gold is the one that is probably closest to my entry, but it is tough to get past that level right there. It is always difficult to get past that level. Much love to you, Muhammad Kamal. Don't really like those Arabs. My Trump sucks with my freaking plug nose. It sounds so stupid. It's gay. UJ. What other investments? I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. I've been a Bitcoin investor for a long time. The orb uses the 930 candle. Yeah, so look, 930 right there, 935, 940, 945. See, that's what it did. Top of the range, bottom of the range. And now we wait. And we are patient and we wait for the trade to come down here. So I've got a GU I've been waiting on, right? Level of supply. I have the gold that I'm waiting on for a level of demand. I have a US CAD that I'm now waiting on at a level of demand. And I have a US dollar, Swiss franc at a level of demand. Now, US dollar is showing a lot of strength this morning. I don't know if you noticed that, but the US dollar is showing a lot of strength this morning. Look at the dollar index right here. Dollar index is breaking out. So we had some news this morning. All right, let me go ahead and show you the news. We had core CPI this morning, and you could see here they forecasted inflation at 2.6%, and it was actually higher at 2.7%. So, are they going to cut rates or not? I don't know. Trump wants them to cut rates. Powell's an idiot. Cut rates. Stop being gay. U.S. oil. Yeah, I can't trade oil now because it didn't respect my level, right? Did not respect my level. So, you know, you could say, hey, liquidity was taken right here, and you could consider buying it up. But, you know, the problem is we had this huge red candle that scared the hell out of me, so I didn't take it. And then we are in the downtrend. So it was already it was already kind of a not a great trade. Definitely going to do a day in the life video soon. I got my new camera. I have a look at this. I bought the mount. So I got the camera mount so I could mount this into the car with the new camera. Maybe mount it to the outside. My car collection, just the Porsche Taycan right now because I'm building a mansion. Let's go back to gold. People like watching the gold, right? We're monitoring gold right here. Waiting to get into this one. So I got a new camera. Oh, the new shoes, they're in my gym bag in the other room. But I got the new camera right here, this little thing. And then this thing can connect. Here, let me show you. So we got the battery pack at the bottom like this. Just snaps in. And then this thing can connect like this. See this right here? So the new camera can go like this. And then it suctions like this. So it'll suck. It goes like that. That's what Sarah Khalifa sounds like too, I might add. And there it is. And so then I can mount this thing in the car. My most expensive purchase would be the mansion that I'm building right now. It's going to cost me close to $5 million by the time it's done. Now, if I was building that house in Texas, it would probably cost me less than half of that. But the land itself was over $700,000. The landscaping is also going to be over $700,000. So it is what it is. You live in Canada, things are expensive, but I have the money already. I'm not even taking a mortgage on it. Okay, so said some stuff about the mansion. Do we want to look at it quickly while we wait for the trade? This is what the mansion is going to look at. I like to show this every once in a while. I guess we could keep the trade going here. We could keep a look at that and have this over here instead of full screening it. This is what the mansion's going to look like. Landscaping will be something similar to this. This is the courtyard in the middle of the house, real California style. It's a real Scandinavian and Japanese kind of look that we're going for on the mansion. I trade the orb on gold. What's your take on that strategy? That's the strategy that I trade too. I also trade the orb. I just do pullbacks. 50% of net worth in a house? No. By the time I'm worth, I said I'm worth over 10 million. So that I'm probably closer. I'm closer to 15 million than I am 10, right? So by the time the house is built, it'll probably be 30% of my net worth. Something like that. Which is absolutely fine because I have the money. So before trading, what was my job? Honestly, I'm not one of these people that needed a job. I've been trading since I was 25. So, you know, it's different. You know, it's different than a lot of other people. You know, a lot of people go, oh, I had to do a 9 to 5 and everything. When I was in university, I was trading. So by the time I finished university, I could, you know, make money in trading. I didn't want to get a job. So I never really had I guess there was one job I had. It was working for a web hosting company, right? And it was a good job because it was remote. So I was able to just take chats, and I was getting people virtual private servers, which is funny because I use a virtual private server now. No, man, US dollar's taken off, which is good for me. I am a US dollar fan. I am a US dollar fan. Because I get paid in US dollars. So let's come all the way back up here. Yeah, let's come back up there. EJ. Yeah, let's look at some other pairs. You know, we're not close on any of these. So let's take a look at some other pairs and see if we can get something going. You know, we've streamed frickin' like 30, 40 times now. I've only had 2 streams where I didn't take a trade. And today looks like another one where I might not get something, but EG broke the bottom finally. All right, good call out on EG. And we do have a level of supply up here. So we have a sell opportunity on EG. This is it. It's this simple, guys. It's this simple. The way I trade is really this simple. You can see we're trading with the trend. We have an EMA right here. We'll enter at our EMA. And that will give us a trading opportunity. If we fib it right here. All right, this is the current move. So let's pull back from here. Anything above 50% is going to be at a discount. So we're taking a trade at a discount already. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. EG, let's go EG as well. So that's for US dollar Swiss franc. That's not going to come back. I don't think that's going to come back. Let's pull that out of there. 4 limit orders right now. GU, gold, US CAD. Why is the gold entry so low? Because I have a demand and a support at that level. So you can see here we've got an obvious level of demand, and on the higher time frames this is a level of support right here, used as resistance here, used as support here. Okay, so that's a decent level on the higher time frame, and the demand zone is within that level. So to be safe as possible, to get the highest possible win rate, this is my entry on gold. Look at EJ, close to an EJ setup. I don't want to make a quick decision here. EJ. What the hell would I do on EJ? So EJ, you have a demand right here. You have a support right here. You see what I mean? Use this level as resistance. Use this level as support. Use this level as support. I think that would be the entry on EJ. If I was going to trade EJ, it would be off of this level. So I would enter at the bottom of my range. I love pullbacks. I'm a pullback trader, and I'm a range trader. Those are the things that I do. Okay, that's an EJ setup. Let's put that into the limit orders as well. I don't mind that setup. UJ, this thing is a goner. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I like EJ more than UJ today. UJ's gone. The United States dollar is taken off today. Can we get a setup tour, or like a setup of just my trading setup? It'd be a bit boring, but yeah, I could do something like that. All right, where was I? 100, 200, 300, 400. I like people to come in stream, and I'm counting money. 500, 6. I lost count. 700. Okay, no. All right, let's get back to the charts here. I'm having too much fun. Vapool likes oil. Vapool likes oil. Shit, Vapool is just a risky bastard today. Yeah, I know. Oil is a potential buy, but oil is spicy as hell. Oil is a spicy one. I don't know. Vapool, you're taking chances if we want to do this. It is in our range, though. You see, it took liquidity here, trade back up to the top of the range. Like, it makes sense. I understand why Vapool wants to do this. All right, Vapool, where would you want to enter? Draw on the chart. Let's watch Vapool draw on our oil chart right now and give us the entry that he wants, and maybe we'll have Vapool take one today. Vapool, wake up. Where do you want this entry? Oh, Vapool freaking said that at 10:07. He doesn't like it now. Ah! So at 10:07, let's see what it was at 10:07. Oh, Vapool liked it here. Vapool messaged me here. He wanted it here. Oh, Vapool wanted it there. We should have listened to Vapool. Vapool wanted my trade right here. Vapool is obviously one of the top analysts in our VIP trading room. On gold this year, Vapool has lost 0 trades in the gold trading room. Been working together for what, 2 years now, Vapool? Love Vapool, love my analysts. I love everybody that work for me. Really feels like a team. EJ was the closest, right? So this is the closest that we have. EJ, this is, you know, probably the 5th or 6th setup I've looked at today. Is it the best one? Probably not. Let's see what we could do with it, though. Let's see. Our support is way down here, okay? Our support is way down here. So this is more of a trend trade. And you know I don't like trend trading, but at least we get a pullback if we're going to do it, all right? Let's see if we get it. Vapool's been working with me for 3 years. 3 years. I've been running this business for 16. I've been running my trading business for 16 years. 16 years, man. That's a long time. I have a Telegram group. The link to the Telegram is in the video description. The Discord group is going to be available within a month or two when I start working on the robot. Can I grade EJ? For me, this is a B, maybe a B minus. Just because, you know, I like the range, right? I like to have a bit of a range that I'm looking at, you know, and it's like the bottom of the range is here. We don't even know where the top of the range is here. So if we were to look at something like look at something like gold, we have a set range, right? Where the range is at the bottom and then the range at the top. And I'm expecting the price to trade within this level. You can see here, like I said, gold frequently does this. Retests the top and then takes off. It's hard to get that real pullback, but if you get it, it goes. We'll definitely have a spin today. We have a Euro Australian dollar setup as well. All right, let's pull this up. So I've got a lot of setups today. Now this one just took liquidity above the EMA and might come down, but you know we're low here again. You know, this is the when you're getting demand setups, this is the life you're living sometimes. Okay, so this is another setup I'm looking at on your AUD. I'm waiting on pullbacks. It's absolutely fine. It's a good way to trade. Honestly, I know people. Place a trade from the top. Look, here's a good one, right? You trade from the top right there, you would have won that trade. And that's okay, you know. I test these things with my robot all the time. I test to find the best entry. And the best entry for me is demand within the area. Now you could enter on the midline on the FVG. That's a decent entry as well. This is the best entry, right? Bottom of the ranges are the best entry. I like it because it's like uses the bottom of the range as a support. So it's using that as a support. It has the demand and it has the FVG to suck back in. So there's like a lot of reasons to take this trade. Now, we also have a level of support down here with the SL below that. Now, the only problem with this trade is it's a counter trend trade. You can see we are trending down on your AUD. EG is doing this setup as well. Yeah, I have an EG right here. Look at the EMA right there, waiting for a pullback on EG. GU waiting for a pullback here still. Doesn't look like we're getting it because the US dollar is strong. The US dollar is real strong this morning, which means gold's even stronger because gold's going against that US dollar. US CAD. That's okay, Fran. Yeah, we could have different opinions. I am a scalper, so you can see I was right in the direction. right? I've been right in the direction today, right? This is the bottom of the range. This is the top of the range. And we've already moved from the bottom of the range halfway up. So had I taken the trade just off my level, I'd already be a winner. I've just been waiting for the extra confluence and the pullback. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm already right on that direction. What do you recommend when there's no news? What page do I recommend to see the news? All right. If there's no news, trade normally. If there is news, come over here. Click at the top right here. Turn the red folder on. That's the high impact news. Apply that filter and look at your pairs, okay? Just look at your pairs. Be aware. Today's a big news day, okay? Tomorrow, also a pretty big news day, right? Core PPI. Today was CPI. Core retail sales on Thursday. Just a lot of news all week. So if you're new to trading, just don't trade. Be careful. GJ's doing the setup. Let's take a look at GJ. Look, you know, what I really like about these streams is that everyone's figured it out. Everyone knows. Everyone can tell me, hey, Pat, come take a look. I don't think we need that, though, because we have EJ, right? It's the same setup. Which one do we want? You know, which one do we like more? We'd probably like EJ more. Why? Well, I don't know why, really. I guess just because it's closer. EJ's already in the range, so there's a chance that EJ can come down here. Just 17 pips, not too bad on EJ. Could definitely come down and test our level. It would take a big candle to do it. GU, still waiting for this. Gold's taken off. US CAD, waiting for that to come down as well. US dollar's having a good morning. EG, waiting for a pullback as well. EJ is the closest one, so just kind of monitoring EJ right now, see if we can get that pullback there. Yeah, I like the orb retest a lot. There will be a giveaway for sure. We're always doing raffle giveaways for VIP. A little bit of a cold streak in VIP, which I'm telling you, this is the perfect time to join. Whenever we have a cold streak, that's when you join. When I have a 10-win streak, don't join VIP. Because VIP goes like the markets, you know? It goes up, you pull back, you have a few losses. You go up, you pull back, you have a few losses. You win 10 in a row, you're pulling back, okay? So be careful. Join VIP when I'm losing. Oh, shout out to Lokesh. Thank you for joining the stream for the first time. Waiting on some pullbacks here. Frickin' EJ just turned bullish on me again. I'm having a hard time. No trades today. Just a ton of setups. Yesterday didn't take any trades either, but everyone else took trades based on my analysis and did really well. Trades won't execute. Are you using the MetaTrader 5 version? If you are, try the MetaTrader 4 version. If you're using the MetaTrader 4 version, try the MetaTrader 5 version. US 30. I don't feel like selling US 30 though, but it is going down. But I don't want to sell this. It's also at support level here, right? So I don't really want to sell this. Nasdaq didn't break out the top. If it broke out the top and closed, we could have had something, right? Could have had something here. Could have pulled back, right? Level of demand right there. Could have been a setup. Didn't get one there, but have a bunch of limit orders set up. I've got, look at this. Look at the bottom left of my screen. Those are all limit orders. All those X's, that's limit orders right there. Oh, thanks, Diabetic Dad. Yeah, hey, if you're here for your first time, please give this a like. Make sure that you subscribe. The win streak is 4 right now, going for 5. I have a very specific strategy that I use on stream every single time. It's led me to 29 wins, 6 losses. These are only trades that have been taken on stream. If I take a trade before the stream, I don't count it. If I take a trade after the stream, I don't count it. Now, speaking of counting, 100, 200, 300. I just want people to come and stream while I'm counting money. 400. This is a good bit. I came up with this bit today. So 500, 600. And then I sneezed. I also sneezed in a $100 bill earlier. And people hated that, actually. They all left. But every time I count money, the concurrent viewers do go up, okay? All right, what are we closest on right now? Gold, not coming back. UCAD, not coming back. EG. EJ. Okay, it's EJ is the one, right? So let's put EJ at the top here. EJ is the one that we have the highest probability of a setup today. It's funny, like I've drawn 30 freaking setups today and none of them have happened yet. It's 1040. Oh, count it all? Okay, Moro. 2,000, 2,100, 2,200. I also do this just in case girls come into the chat. 2,300. Patrick Dozberg. Don't speak about my Dozberg, but yeah, of course it's fake. I'm not sitting. I'm not. Why would I even have American dollars? I'm Canadian. But don't. Yeah, shout out to all the likes. All right, thank you for all those likes. Let me pull that off. Let's see if we can count some cash here. Let's get some money on the chart. All right, Patty Daddy. Shout out to Sean. Well, where the hell you took profit? Why didn't you give me that trade? Give me the damn trade. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, look, I would have been looking at here. I would have been looking up here. That's supply. There's no way it's coming back. Well, it could. We have FVGs. Price could fill those, but I got enough setups here. But EJ is the one we're waiting on here. Don't love the big red candle, but I got to get into something today. Nasdaq. I think I looked at Nasdaq already. It didn't break. Did not break, guys. You know the strategy by now. Range high, range low. Candle needs to break out and close on one of these sides, and then we can decide what we want to do. It has not yet, so learn the strategy. If you haven't learned the strategy, if you're new here, go and watch my video, One Strategy for Life. It's just from 3 weeks ago. I know. We do have Japanese yen trauma. I'd say, like, I have, what, 6 losses on stream? I think 3 of those losses are Japanese yen, which is quite annoying. Where do I plan on taking TP1? Let's not focus on TP1 yet. Let's just see if we can get into a trade. Don't count your eggs before they're hatched. Trading rule number 1. That was fun, right? Do you like it when I count money more? Shout out to bro Rajwardhan. Hello, Rajwardhan. Shout out to you. He's holding gold. He thinks it's going to go a lot higher. Yeah, well, I do too. That's why I was buying on gold today. Look at my range. I wanted to buy down here. That's where I wanted to buy. If I was able to, I would have had a nice win here already, but price never tapped me in, okay? Patience, patience, patience. No problem. Enjoy those profits. You're a good trader too, brother. Price is coming down on EJ. Price is coming down to my entry right there. Some of these other ones I'm going to have to give up on. Jeez, I got to blow my nose again. Look at that swerve. Bitcoin. Yeah. Shout out to Mo13. Of course you get a shout out, Mo13. Send me $100. Send me $100. Send me $100. The gold strategies are coming out next week. I have a video I showed you in my Instagram. So if we look at my story, the video, this is coming out this week. Look at this stupid face I'm making. This video is coming out this week. Shout out to Ronit. Hello, Ronit. This video is coming out, yeah, this video is coming out this week on like Thursday. So I'm actually going to start speeding up the videos a little bit as I'm trying to just recreate a lot of the videos that I lost. Shout out to Brikov FX. Yeah, I know Mick trades. I like the dumb thumbnails, to be honest. I feel like I get pretty good click-through rates. The pouty sniper. That's like what my baby looks like. She go, Daddy, Daddy. And then yesterday she gave me a kiss. Yesterday Naomi grabbed my face. She grabbed my face like this, and she went, and she kissed me, and it was like the best thing ever. And she went, She gave me like 5 kisses. So I'm obsessed with my daughter right now. We're in love. Send me $100 better than your dustbin. Send me $100 better than your dustbin. Shout out to Maury. How do I get the red and green box? I think you asked me this before. It's, look up here. Short position, long position. Look to your left. Right there. There you go. Short. That's it. My daughter is cute. Ooh, Tatiana. I like your name. What does she look like? How do we look at this Tatiana? Yeah, Tatiana's pretty cute, isn't she? Although she's got a GoFundMe, so I think she's just trying to get us to look at that. Cute Tatiana. Shout out to Tatiana. They call me the PH dog. Do I want to learn a new language? Not really. Your cat. The EMA is just a 200 period EMA. Right there. Bro, she's not 13. You're 13, Ryan. Shut up. She's of age. Shout out KG from SA from South Africa. I don't want to learn a new language. No, it's too hard. Someone wanted me to look at Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin has come back down to life a little bit today. Been a down day on Bitcoin. Bit of a downtrend on the 5-minute time frame now. That's okay. Was all the way up there. Whew, 123. I hope you got your Bitcoins. To Casey Hein app log. US 30. Let's take a look at you. US 30, you know, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell US 30, but we had the break below, right? Candle here broke. I would be waiting for a pullback. Level of supply. That's where I would do it. How's my EG looking? EG's coming. Okay, EG's coming a little bit. EJ is coming a little bit. Looks like we might get a trade soon. Looks like we might get a trade soon. You want to get a trade? Like the damn stream. What do we got? People in here. Shout out KG from South Africa. Shout out everybody. I love the shout outs. Why would gold go up when the dollar's going up? The gold is just that damn strong. Is gold retracing as well? Do we have a chance at gold? We have a chance at gold. This is why we wait on stream. US CAD I've given up on. So my US CAD limit is gone. You're out of here. There's only so many pairs I could look at. EG's coming. EJ might be coming. GU? I think I gotta give up on GU as well. I don't think that's gonna come. GU, my favorite one. Goodbye. You're out of here as well. Pull you out. Only so many I could look at. EJ, yes. EG, maybe. Gold, maybe. Your AUD, definitely not. I have about 45 minutes left on a stream. I answered that already, Brent. Gold is just strong today, baby. Gold is so... US dollar is strong, but the gold is even stronger. Okay, Euro AUD is gone. We're down to 3 setups. EJ, EG, and gold. Hopefully I could get a setup. The bank is taking me out for a free lunch. Yes, you heard me right. I have so much money that the bank takes me out for free lunch. Hello, bank. Hello, free lunch. Your Australian dollar. Yeah, that's one we were looking at. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get a pullback here. Look, my sign's not even on. Why didn't you tell me? There it is. The sign is on. People can join the stream now. Just enter a trade already. I know, this is weird. This is weird, but there was a lot of news today, so... Nasdaq broke. We just haven't had a lot of breaks early. Usually you get the break really early in the session. Shout out to Andre. It's his 16th birthday. Happy birthday, Andre. Happy birthday. Why is it not at the red candle in the middle? Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, so we had a level of support right here, which is a decent setup as well. There was a demand as well, right? This is a little, it was a kind of a weak demand, so I didn't think it would hold. So I was looking for a steeper pullback to this level right here, used as resistance and then used as support 2 times. I thought that that's the better area. So that's the area I want to get in. That's the area I've been waiting for on stream. Now, last week I was a bit impatient at times, but I did have a winning record. This week I'm being more patient. But the news is screwing me a little bit out here. Okay, let's be honest. I'd be in a trade already. I know, Goofy Jams, you want to see a trade. I want to trade too. I want to trade too. I want to make 100. I want to make 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Okay. I'm trying, Goofy Jams. I love you, okay? I love you. Don't tell me what to do, though. Don't tell me what to do. I'm the cult leader. I'm the cult leader, and you're one of the patties. BTC is exploding. Your CAD? Your CAD. Your CAD. Midline range. It's at support though. See that? So I'd be careful about this one. That support could hold and push the price all the way up here, okay? So this is a sell setup. It's a sell setup, but be careful on that one. No spins until we win a trade. Yeah, get in the safe. We're hanging out in this area, which does tell me that, like, hey, it's possible this could have been the better entry, but gotta trust your guns, man. Gotta trust your guns. Dark Warrior, I did answer that question already. So if you're watching the stream and you're asking the same question, please listen when I answer. So this right here, level is resistance, used as support twice. This level, used as support as well, a little weaker. Decent level of demand, but a weak demand level, right? Not much in terms of fair value gaps, so not sure if we have a ton of buying pressure there. And you can see, look, we've been consolidating. So There probably isn't a ton of buying pressure right there. But I do believe there's a lot of buying pressure right here if the price could ever come back down to that level, which is why I'm waiting for that level. So I'm being patient. Bitcoin's plummeting right now. Someone just told me Bitcoin was shooting up, so make up your damn mind. If you were starting from scratch, I would definitely just watch these streams, man. You like, I know it's like, it could be boring at times. Trading's boring at times. I try to make it as fun as I possibly can. But you're watching my actual process. What was my net worth when I was 17? I don't know. $1,000. Wasn't much, man. I saved a lot of money, so maybe it was $5 grand. I was always good at saving money. 12.25 in Australia. Go to bed. This is the best time to trade, though, so I understand why you're, you know, at midnight trading. But if I was at midnight trading, I feel like I'd be so tired. No, no, no. Come down. Come down. Come down. We got a chance at this one now. Come on. Come to my level. Come to my level. Come to my yeah, I canceled the GU. I only have 3 limit orders left here. I have this EJ. I have the EG. I thought this was gonna come back. It's not coming back either. Having a hard time. He's using this level here as like resistance or support level there. The bottom of the range. And then the gold one, it's still far, but there's still a chance, you know. And these setups are good. Like, these setups will last, you know, a couple hours from now. But the bank's taking me out at noon. I gotta throw my tissues out. Be right back. Don't leave. Why are you leave? This is a good place to hang out. Listen to my music. A little shimmy for the girls. I gotta get like a standing desk while I trade, maybe in the new house. Although or maybe I just get like elevate the monitors somehow, you know, so that I could just kind of stand up with my mic up here and then trade like this, because there's just too much sitting going on. Sit on stream for 2 hours. All right, so now we're gonna see if this midline holds, and if it doesn't, we're gonna probably come to our buy limit shortly on EJ. We're looking like it's a decent pattern. All right, let's pull the fib here. All right, coming to our level slowly but surely. So you see here, we fibbed from the swing low here to the top. Price is below 50%, so price is already at a discount. We're trying to get into this trade almost at 100% retracement, which is, you know, low probability because, you know, market goes up and down and up and down, whatever, right? So it's hard to get that complete retracement all the way back down here, but we've been waiting for it. We've been patient. And this is how I win trades on stream at a consistent rate, is by being patient. Now, is this still my favorite trade? No, because I like ranges and we don't have a set range. And if we did have a set range, the bottom of that range is kind of down here. And the top of that range, for all we know, could be right here. So we're actually, you know, only in the middle of the range. All right, but we are coming close here, so let's get ready to see if we're gonna trigger in here. Don't want this candle to be too big. Too big. Thanks, Avery. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of you so much for watching me trade. I'm trading anyways. Get a small table from Walmart and use it on top of your desk. Yeah. But the problem is then it's like, if I have this table on the desk, then like I'm looking like this when I'm in my chair, and then I stand up. So it's like I almost have to like put it on and take it off. I don't know, it's stupid. Just my videos, you know, watch my videos or Google that sort of thing, or you can, you know what I think is pretty good? YouTube Shorts. If you're just watching YouTube Shorts, I like YouTube Shorts for just like, you know, what's a Fibonacci, and go on a YouTube Short. Now, obviously, don't listen to too much of their advice, just listen to mine. What the hell's happening right now? Come back to my entry here. We've been patient, we've been waiting, okay? Let's just take a look at my other setups. On gold, I've been unable to get my entry. On EG, it's taken off. On your JPY, this is the one that we need here. This is the one that we need. Just need to come down. You see, we had the wicks here. We had the wicks here. Rejecting a little bit off of this level, but it hasn't come in yet, so hopefully we come in. This is our point of interest as a trader, as you know, someone you're watching me trade. You see patience and understanding. It's important. It's important to see what real trading is like. You know, it's not always, you know, Porsches and fast cars. Although I do have a Porsche and it's a very fast car. That's not what trading is. What gets me the Porsche is sitting here and waiting and not jumping in and going, I gotta get in now. You know what I mean? It's like, let's wait for the level. We have to have faith in the level. And if the level fails, the level fails. But you have to have faith in your process, right? This is my point of interest. There's reasons why I took the trade. Why did I take the trade, or why do I want to take the trade? We have the top of the range right here, okay? We had a candle close above that. That tells me I'm bullish on the day, especially within the New York trading range. I have a level of support right here. I'm waiting for a pullback right here. I am trading from a discounted price. If we take the swing high to the swing low, anything below 50% is a discounted price. We also have an EMA down here telling us that we're in an uptrend. So all of those things are telling me to buy. That doesn't mean that I'm going to win a trade. That doesn't even mean that the price is going to come and tap me into this trade. But it means that I have reasons to take the trade, and the reasons that I have are straight line reasons. Straight line reasons. People don't have straight line reasons for their trades. They have weird reasons why they take trades. Obviously, there's a little bit of a trend line here. We'll have to bust through that. How far? On the way up, which is absolutely fine. I expect that to happen as long as we come down. But have reasons for a trade. Have confluences. I watch people, they take trades, and it's like on a feeling. Look, I have a feeling too. And it's for all of the girls in the chat. I'm feeling hard is what I'm feeling. They turtle soup their grandma. That's right. When the trading session ends, so like if I don't get anything in like the first 2 hours or so, I forget it. Oh, yeah, I know you could get those special tables, but they're custom designing my desk. And I don't think the custom design is going to have it lift up and down. Maybe I should talk to them about it. I trade all week. I trade on stream Monday to Wednesday. Oh, man. If only I entered here. If only I entered here. But that means, look, that means I have a good level, right? We're getting reactions to my level. And it's like the way that it's kind of like slowly coming down to my level is a good sign, because then when it does come to the level, maybe we get just a little reaction, but maybe that reaction's enough to take a partial profit and set a break even, and then I'm no risk. And maybe it comes down, or maybe my level's really good and it comes all the way up, or maybe we win here, I set break even, it comes back down, and I re-enter, and then it goes all the way back up. And if you trust your level, you could trade that way. And maybe you hit another partial and get another break even, hit another partial, and then that one goes up. You just have to trust your levels. You got to believe in what you're doing as a trader. You think I'm gambling? I am 29-6 live on stream, and I am very rich, so I wouldn't say that I'm a gambler. But say whatever you want to say, IHAN. 100, 200, 300, 400. Are you counting money right now, IHAN? No, you're not. 500. Let's hit that like button in here. Give me that like button. 600. How many do you want me to count any more, IHAN? 700. Sit back and learn something, you dumb bitch. Get out of my chat. Tiffany, tell him. They don't know about me, they'll never know about me. What's up, Sasha? 15-minute FVG. Let's take a look for you. Looking at this level right here. That's what Sasha's looking at. That gives us extra protection, at least, right? We have our SL below that. FVG. M15 FVG. There's also kind of a support level here too, right? So there's the FVG. There's this level here as well, used as resistance, then used as support. So those are levels that just help us. Let's go back to M5 and see if we could get into this one. Yeah, and if you don't think that my record is 29-6, you are welcome to go through all of the streams. None of them have been deleted. None of them have been edited. So it's just a real result. Sorry. Sorry to say. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, look at the hair. She did the hair too. She went too high up here. I like it when the fade's lower. I have to tell her that every time, or she forgets. Someone's on your CAD? What are you doing on your CAD? Are you selling it? Or are you buying it? You buy it off my level down here? I don't love it. Yeah, fade's too high. You know, I tell her every time. I need the lower fade. I need the lower fade. If I forget, she doesn't do it. Am I a mentor? I don't know. I guess I'm a bit of a mentor, but I don't like consider myself a mentor. I'm just a trader. I'm on YouTube. I'm just doing my trades. You know, I teach my strategy, so I guess that makes me a mentor. I teach the way that I trade, but I don't sell a course or anything. Everything I'm doing is free, so. How many trades do I take per month? Yeah, it ranges from 15 to 20, I would say. Probably 15 to 20. GBP CAD. Still waiting on EJ here, but let's take a look at GBP CAD. I got another 30 minutes or so. I'm so thankful that everyone's hanging out with me. Thanks for chilling, hitting that like button for me. I know it's been a bit of a slower weekend here in terms of viewers. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten into a damn trade. ForexFury.com. That robot's doing awesome. Always Forex Fury just kicks ass. If you like scalping, if you like flipping accounts, Forex Fury is the best for it. In terms of long term, you can use it long term as well. I like it for short term. Taper fade. What's a taper fade, Malik? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that one. I'm too old for the taper, big dog. What's on here? Oh, this is my mount. That's my camera mount. What are my thoughts on XRP? You don't want to hear my thoughts on XRP, honestly. Quite frankly, I've been wrong on XRP. If I'm being honest, I've been quite wrong on XRP. Let's go ahead and take a look at the XRP chart, and I could explain to you, you know, kind of what I think about this. Let's just go to like a 4-hour chart. So this is unbelievable chart. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought, man? I did not. Like, I never thought that this was going to happen right here. See this breakout? This breakout? Shh. I never thought it was going to happen. I remember there was a guy at the gym, and he was like, I'm buying XRP, and he's like, I'm going in big. And really, it's the newbie coin. It's the newbie coin. It's the coin that newbies buy. And so I was like, this is a dumb coin. It's like for general audience. It's not for real crypto people. But then it exploded. I was wrong. I was so wrong on it. I just thought it was such a stupid coin, but it just had so much public support, and that public support obviously pushed that thing to the moon. Would I buy it now? Still no. And maybe I'll just be wrong again. But I'm like kind of a Bitcoin maxi, I guess. I prefer Bitcoin over anything. I feel like that has just the real value, real societal value. And I believe in Bitcoin. I do. I have, I've made some money on some meme coins and stuff. I've fooled around and made some money on that. XRP, I have no idea what XRP is going to do. I'll look at it again. All right, one more time. One more time. What the hell's XRP going to do? Let's look at it a weekly time frame here. Well, it's at a resistance right now, so I would be selling XRP, and if I was going to buy it, I would buy it back down here. All right? And that's a weekly time frame. But I would wait for that weekly demand zone. And look, it's also a support. Look. Okay. There's your trading range for XRP right now. Sell it down here. But it's hard to sell right now because Bitcoin's on such a run. How much money did I make on meme coins? I made hundreds of thousands on meme coins. But that's, it's whatever. That ain't nothing, boy. 100, 200, 300. All right. Whenever the viewers go down, I just start. No, I had a friend. He did crypto mining. He did a lot of Litecoin. He made a lot of money. He also invested in Hive Coin. He put $200,000 in Hive Coin. I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a bull run. And he made $6 million. And he cashed out on the stock. $6 million. And he trades Forex too. Maybe he's watching the stream right now. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in like a year. I miss him. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't believe XRP. I don't believe in it. But the thing is, it's like if you have as much public support as it has, it can go well. But the people like me who are kind of more online, I'm more online, I'm more into crypto. Oh, Malik wants to see my head. Okay, there it is. There it is. Malik is a barber. He is going to rate the haircut, Malik. Rate the haircut, okay? Malik, what do you rate the haircut? Let's play a game. Out of 10, Malik. Oh, I like Karza Fabi. He's about to bust. Shout out to Karza Fabi. 7 out of 10 from Mansoor. But you're not a Mansoor. You're not the barber. I'm listening to the barber. The meme coin that's supposed to get support by Trump. It's not going to get support by Trump. Go through the setups. EG here, waiting for pullbacks. Not going to come. Gold, waiting for pullback. Might come. Might come. I'm going to come. Don't come. Don't come. I'm going to come. My Trump is so bad with my nose plugged. He's gay. Damn, Chuck Index is still here. Shout out to Chuck Index. Oh crap, we were supposed to watch Chuck Index's video on stream. Shit. Okay, let's watch Chuck's video a little bit here. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Oh, 2RR on EU. Nice for you. Damn it. I forgot we were gonna watch Chuck's video. Alright. Where is Chuck's video? Let's get Fapool to give me a link. How much was my first ever deposit? I don't remember. I don't remember. I would say it was probably like 300 bucks, maybe 500 bucks. I'm gonna lose hair because of the cap. It's already empty in the back. No, I'm full. Full. No problems, big dog. Not empty at all. But I'll take the thing off if you want. We don't have much balding in our family, and I only wear the hats really. It's not empty in the back, Melik. Look, full. Okay. Don't tell me I'm bald. All right, leave me alone. All right, I gotta watch Chuck's video here, but we also have to watch this trade because it's about to start. Chuck, what do I do? I love Chuck. I love Chuck. Okay, here we go. Alright. How are we doing this? Hold on a second. How are we doing this? Let's get this. Sorry, Chuck. I'm butchering you right now. How do we get a mini player? Mini player. 999 watching me. Awesome. Cool. No, mini player doesn't work. Alright, what are we doing here? I want to pull up the chart. Alright, how do I do this? I gotta hear this thing too. Is this playing in my headphones? Alright. Who's that cute guy? Who's that cute guy, huh? Who's that? Is that a little cute guy? Alright, there you go. Now it's free use. Can you not hear the video? Can you not hear it? You need to increase sound in OBS. Alright, let's go into OBS. What the hell? You guys are really making me work today. Alright, how do I do this? Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Alright, I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go into the audio mixer. And how the hell do I do this? Audio monitoring. What's going on with gold? Are we in a trade on gold? Alright, let's take a look at gold. Alright, Chuck. I blew it. Let's see, gold. Gold's coming down to the demand area. Alright. That's why I waited this long. Alright. Chuck's here because we're supposed to watch his video. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, and then we're gonna watch this video. Let's pull this video over here for now. And let's put this back over here. All right. Look at this. What do we have right here? ChatGPT. Add. Sources. Gold entry price. I don't know. Give me a second. Choose audio output capture. Where's audio output capture? There it is. Add that. Create new. PC audio. Okay. Second audio output. Okay. Now if we turn this off, and we go here, let's see if the audio works.
For the next month,
does the auto work?
The next 10 minutes or so, we'll take a closer look at Trade with Pat's signal. Patrick Ryan is a Forex trader with more than 10 years of trading experience. He's been around for a very long time. I stumbled upon his channel
a very long time
when I was looking for trading bot reviews. He's the owner of Forex Robot Nation, where he sells his famous Forex Fury robot, which I might review soon because I'm getting more and more interested in automated trading solutions.
He may
for this review,
Forex
my
Fury.
original plan was to subscribe to the Gold channel, but I heard that there is more trades in the Forex channel, so I went for the combo package and got access to both channels.
Chuck, I'm honored that you're reviewing my signals this month. I'm gonna do my best to win as many as I possibly can.
That's
Much
me.
love.
When you join his channel, it looks like this. And in the pin message, he points you to his website where he posted a welcome video.
You watched the video,
along
Chris?
with
Did you like it?
explanation on what to expect.
Chuck's in
from
here
the
right now in the
signal
chat.
and how
Give a
to get
shout out to
started
Chuck
in your
Index in
trading
the
journey.
chat.
It's not a trading course, but more of a guide on how to set up a broker account and how to execute his signals. He also offers a trade copier for his signal, but you can
Hell yeah, free trade copier. It's available.
only use it for his signal. You can't use it anywhere else, so for this review I went with the usual Telegram signal copier, or TSC, because I'm used to it and it's super powerful for taking partial
That was
profits,
real, that
and
wasn't
it has
AI.
all sorts of other risk management features. Everything is set, and now we simply wait for trades to come our way. Okay, quick
What do you think? Do you guys like Chuck's dumb French voice? Tell him in the chat. No, I'm kidding. I love his voice.
note before we get into the good stuff. So I wasn't paid by Pat or anyone from his team for this review. I joined the channel
I didn't pay for this review.
like any regular member and traded based on what I saw. The results during that month were surprisingly good, and I'm just sharing my honest experience. Good morning. The first trade we got is from the Forex channel, and it's a pending order
Chuck.
on NZD USD, and it looks like this on the chart. The price is a bit far from the buy right now, but the trade copier placed the pending order perfectly, and now we wait. For this review, I will be risking 3% per trade on a $10,000 account, meaning I will risk $300 on every single trade. Day 2 of the review, and I woke up to 2 trades. The pending order from yesterday got activated during the night, and like 30 minutes after, they sent another trade on Euro USD this time. This one was a market order, so the trade copier jumped right in, and it looks like this on the chart. And wow, we were lucky on the exit, just look at that. Since Pat always sent 2 take profit levels, I programmed the trade copier to close 50% of the position on the first take profit level, and the remaining 50% on the second and last take profit level. And an hour later, Pat told us to close the trade at break-even on NZD USD, and it was the right call because we avoided the loss. So both trades are now closed and my account looks like this. In the gold channel, we got a message explaining that gold has been pretty erratic to trade these last few weeks and that Pat expected it to return to normal this month. So I guess that's good for me. In the message, he admits that the trade would have been good, but since the price action was very messy, he decided to play it safe and cut the trade short. So far, I really like what I'm seeing. The last message seemed
He really likes what he's seeing. Join VIP. Listen to Chuck.
honest and proved that he trades with a set of rules. So I'm really looking forward to see what comes next. Another morning in profit. The trade this time is on Euro CAD, and as you can see, the trade was sent just a bit past midnight. Good thing my copier took the trade because I was sleeping, and now it's running in profit. I remember a while back, Pat was saying that he was working with other analysts to send trades in his channel. I know he works with
Why are you telling me to check gold? Gold's on the screen.
a team around the clock to find, compare, and share the best possible setup. And that was my dream for a long time, to actually have a team of traders working together to share our analysis and ideas instead of only
Chuck, they said you look like a nerd.
relying on yourself. It takes a lot of time and effort to properly monitor only a couple of charts and currencies. So if you can trade your analysis with others, it would
Chat, be nice to Chuck. He's not a nerd.
only benefit everyone in the team. I gotta admit, my trading journey is pretty lonely. Not long after that, the trade hit TP1, so I closed half of my position, and it's already Friday, so I guess we'll hold that trade throughout the weekend. See you on Monday. It's Monday morning, the trade on EuroCAD is still running, and now we have a buy limit on NZD JPY. So I really like this kind of signal with pending orders. I really like signal that uses pending orders because first, they force you to stick to a clear plan. You're waiting for a specific retest or pattern before your trade even kicks in. And second, they take away the hesitation out of the equation. Once the price hits your level, the order executes automatically. No second guessing, no cold feet, and that's exactly why we've got a pending order set on NZD JPY right now, because Pat has a plan. And the next day, Pat announced that the trade went to stop loss during the night, but I looked at my chart and I was still in. So on my broker, the price went like one single pip from the stop loss and it didn't trigger the stop. So I'm still in, and since Pat is out, he won't send any more management for that trade, so I hope I can turn it into a profit later. For the rest of the week, we got 3 more trades in the Forex.
Oh, what the hell? I'm in a gold trade. I was watching the video. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, well, I shouldn't have caught this candle, but we're in it, so we'll see how this goes.
And they all reached at least the first take profit level, so that's pretty good so far. In the gold channel, we've got only 1 trade this week, and it went all the way to the last take profit level, but did it. If we dig into the trade, we can see that my entry is almost 7 pips worse than Pat's entry. That can be caused by many factors such as slipping and price differences between brokers. So 3 minutes later, when Pat told us to protect the trade and put the stop loss at the entry level, I got stopped out precisely at that time by that wick. Add to that another pip of slippage and I lost approximately $5 on that trade. But no reason to start crying because that trade on NZD JPY just reached the take profit level all alone by itself and saved the day with a full TP. Pat's gonna be jealous of this one. The trade was literally perfect, but he got sniper stopped out. But it's also comforting to see that this situation, losing a trade by a sniper stop by literally 1 pip, happens even to the pros and not only to me. We are week 3 of the review and Pat is still winning trades. The first trade we received was on GBP CHF and it
Still winning trades. Let's go.
ran for a very long time. We eventually hit TP1 and the remaining is still running for the moment. It's a very nice trade. It took some time for the price to finally break out of the range and it finally broke out to the upside exactly like Pat wanted. So that's a very good looking trade right there. And then it finally happened. The next trade was a short on USD CHF and it went straight to stop loss. As you can see on
All right, that's it. If you want to go watch the whole video, go to Chuck's channel, give him some views. Go over here. There's only 53 likes. Let's give this video some likes. Let's punch Chuck's video up. We got some trading to do here. What the hell happened? I was not paying attention and now I'm in a stupid trade. I may freaking blow my streak on this. I was too busy watching that video. All right, well, that's a bad demand zone right there. This is why I don't trade gold on stream. I don't know why I ever trade gold on stream. All right, well, I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to sit with this one for a while. And this sucks. Like, I just got into this trade. I got to go. I got to go out to lunch with my bank in like 10 minutes. I'm going to have to watch this one on my phone. I hope you guys didn't take this trade, because this sucks. I might be out on this thing already. Look at this. I might blow the streak right here. You knew this was bad? I know. I wasn't paying attention. Look at this. What a stupid demand. That's not a terrible entry, right? What can you do today? Holy smokes. I'm sure this has something to do with the news. All right, well, jeez. Yeah, Vapul is the gold expert. I should have listened to Vapul. I don't want to leave. I want to watch this trade play out a little bit here. Let's see. Might have to see if this thing comes back to break even. All right, well, we're here. We're in business. Hey, toss this back up. Shouldn't have been paying attention, but yeah, make sure that you give my guy a follow there. Give Chuck Index a subscribe. That's life, Lokesh. Don't follow my trades. This is not financial advice. His channel is called Chuck Index on YouTube. Did a review of my signals. He did really well with the signals, but if you want to see exactly how much he made and all of the trades, go watch the rest of the video there. I was only able to watch 6 minutes because I'm absolutely getting crushed. This is the worst trade I've ever opened on stream. If I was paying attention, I would have not taken this trade because I don't like big candles like this. You see, I've never entered a trade with a big candle like this before because that often begets another big candle. So a bad decision by me on stream. Hopefully we could trade this thing back up. If we can, I'm going to probably try and TP1 out at the midline, okay? I'm going to get a TP1 here if we can get out. If you're in this trade, TP1 here. Consider a break even, okay? I will update this trade. On my Instagram. I've got to run to lunch with the bank right now. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully this trade works out. Hope it does. Much love. I'll see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Hopefully the win streak is still alive, okay?